There's a new buyer at the table if you're in B2B, and that buying committee just got 1 to 2 seats larger. And the crazy thing is, it's happening right under our feet, and you need to be prepared for it as a business. You want to know who that new persona is? You want to know who that new seat is at that buying committee? It's not another C-suite individual. It's not another lower level researcher. It's an AI agent. And they're coming to tell the rest of the committee who the company should be at the top of the list in order to even think about getting an RFP from, a quote from, or even could help them reach their goals. That's some scary stuff if you think about the fact of how quickly this change is happening in the market. Is AI agents are being used, whether buyers realize it or not. But when we start to consider the ones that are using AI in order to do their research, we've got a really big problem that we have to solve. And that is making sure that you're not just showing up for the humans that come to your website and interact with your brand online, but you're also creating an environment for an AI agent to be able to understand what they need to do and recognize what needs to happen in order to drive that recommendation. We have a 5-step framework that allows for you to go through and understand the details of what's necessary. It allows for you to assess your digital footprint, and it allows for you to realize the areas of content that might be missing, realize the areas of structure that might be missing on your website, and also figure out and maintain the ways that you're showing the right amount of confidence, the right amount of logic, the right amount of effectiveness overall for your site, as well as making sure that you have the right authority and the responsiveness necessary in order to get the value across to that AI-assisted buyer. The buyer's journey is under attack. It's not just organic search that you will hear on LinkedIn or from all of the marketers out there. The decline of organic search is a symptom of the effect that generative AI is having on the buyer's journey. The good news is with any friction and any constraints, creativity will emerge. And we want to give you the framework to react and be more human focused than ever, but also keeping in mind your AI assisted buyer. So join us on June 4th at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, and we are going to dive deep into this concept of this framework that we're releasing to the public. And you will be on an early list as a early webinar registrant. For the first 100 folks, we are going to do a diagnostic on this framework for your digital presence. We'll give that to you prior to the webinar so that we have time to ask some really deep questions. And the goal is I want everyone who attends this webinar to be able to walk away from that webinar with actionable steps that they can make in their business in order to grow smarter. So join me June 4th at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Put it in your calendar and go to clearframework.ai in order to register. Only the first 100 folks are going to get this free diagnostic report, and we'll be giving that out in the next couple weeks.